Israeli President Isaac Herzog has come here to NATO headquarters in Brussels for his meeting with NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg as part of the last stop in Herzog's two-day visit here in Brussels. At the top of that meeting, Herzog and Stoltenberg took to the podium to speak to relations between Israel and NATO and the issues on the agenda for each of the two sides. Naturally, it was the NATO Secretary General who leaned more into the issue of Ukraine and the Israeli president who leaned more into the issue of Iran. But interestingly, let's hear each of them talk about the other issue. First of all, President Isaac Herzog, not on Iran, but on Ukraine.
In Ukraine, you mentioned correctly and painfully, a terrible war continues to cause needless human suffering and compromise the well-being and welfare of millions. Israel has been a partner in the aid efforts, and our hearts continue to go out to the people of Ukraine as they defend their homes and their country.
And there you have it, the usual carefully studied statement by a senior Israeli official on the Ukraine war. And then there was Jens Stoltenberg talking about the issue of Iran.
Iran is delivering support to Russia, including drones that are used to attack civilian infrastructure, homes and hospitals in Ukraine. In return, Russia is stepping up its support to Iran. And at the same time, stepping up its cooperation with other authoritarian states, such as China and North Korea.
And that there shows in a nutshell just how impactful Iran's decision was to line up with Russia, supply Russia with weapons and with drones in that war against Ukraine, and what that has meant for Iran's relations with the West and with Europe. The meeting caps Isaac Herzog's two-day visit to Brussels that included, earlier on this Thursday, a speech before the European Parliament marking International Holocaust Remembrance Day, as well as quality time spent with the local Jewish community, an issue of priority to the Israeli president, as well as a meeting yesterday with European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen, a meeting today for that matter with European Parliament President Roberta Metsola, and a meeting at the beginning of the trip with Belgian King Philippe. So a busy 2 days for Isaac Herzog, showcasing Israel's relationships with the EU, with NATO, and with Jews around the world. For now, Owen Alterman, I-24 News at NATO headquarters.